Hello children, welcome to 8th English class. Children, in the last class, we started the poem Somebody's Mother. And the poet of the poem is Mary Doe Brain. She narrates that the love of a child for her mother, and especially how mother cared a child, because a mother is someone who is great among all. So whenever the love or affection, the word which is meant for a mother only, right children? So here in the poem we have seen that a lady who was trying to cross the road, and that was the situation, and the appearance of the lady was also narrated very well. Okay, let's see the poem. The woman was old and ragged and grey, and bent with the chill of a winter days, and the street was wet with a recent snow, and the woman's feet were aged and slow. So in the poem, the poet says that the woman in the poem, she was old and she was wearing ragged in the sense torn, dirty dress. Grey symbolized dirty dress, and where she was walking, it was wet because of the snowfall, and as it is snowfall winter time, it was so much cold and she was almost bent, so that she was not having proper dress to wear and where she can cover her body from the cold. And she stood at the crossing and waited alone, uncared for, amid the throng of human beings who passed her by, nor heeded the glance of her anxious eye. And where she was stood on the across in the side, on the edge of a road, to cross the road to move to that side, many crowd were passed in front of her, but nobody glanced that lady, or nobody thought that she needed help. Okay. Down the street with laughter and shout, glad in the freedom of school let out, came the boys like a folk of a ship, hailing the snow peeled with bite and deed. So it is not only a group of men, many crowded group she has seen there, but as the time passed, another group will come. How the group was, the groups, it's like a ship, means one ship will follow the another ship, like that only the school boys, they were coming so gladly. Glad for what? Glad for leaving a school. The time of a school is over, so they all are about to move to home. In that happiness, they came near the road, and what was their action? Whatever snow which was fallen on the road, they used to take that snow and they are throwing on each other. They are in their own world only. They are enjoying themselves. And the poet says that the boys also, the small boys also, they didn't see or they didn't observe the lady while crossing the road. Then past the woman so old and grey, hastened the children on their way, nor offered a helping hand to her, so meek, so timid, afraid to stir. So she says that when the school boys came out of the school to cross the road, she may be expected that any one out of these boys, they will help me. But her expectation went wrong. No boys asked her to help, or nobody came to help her, and she was now tense. Her eyes symbolized she was so much tense. She had so much of a fear, timid she was. Lest the carriage wheel or horse feet should crowd her down in the slippery street. At last came one of the merry troop, the gayest laddie of all groups. So she was thinking that I stood here from long time, many group or many people passed from the same way, but nobody observed me or nobody asked me to help. And not only a crowd younger people, even the small boys or the school boys, they too have passed, but they too have not seen me. And now she will think that only I should help myself. I have to help myself, and let's try to cross the road. And for a meanwhile, she'll think that while crossing a road, I may fall because the road is slippery because of the snowfall, and the carriage wheel may step on me, or the horse feet step on me, or I may fall below the carriage wheel. Carriage wheel is it is a mode of a transportation in those days. Now we are having a car, bus, two-wheeler. In those days, carriage wheel or a bullock cart, it is a mode of a transportation. And horse feet, they used to take a horse ride. So she got scared that I may fall below the carriage wheel, or horse may step on me, I may die. And she was thinking what to do, how to pass the road. On that moment, one of the Mary troop in the sense it is a boys of a group, they are very happy, funny time, they are very glad they will came to room. And out of that troop, one gayest laddie, gayest in the sense happy boy, okay, always happy, always cheerful, always courageous and enthusiasm to do something good. One such boy will come out of that group. Okay. He paused beside her. He paused till there I stopped. Now I am continuing next stanza. He paused beside her and whispered low. What he will do? He will leave his friend aside and he will come. He paused in the sense he came and stood beside her. Okay, he leave his friend there only, and he will come and stand near to that lady. Paused her in the sense he stood beside her. Okay, and whispered, and he will tell so slowly, I will help you across. If you wish to go, he will ask. If you want to cross the road, if you don't mind, can I help you? Her aged hand on his strong arm. So what he will do? He will hold her aged hand, in the sense she is aged, it is weak. So what he will do? Instead of she holding that boy hand, the boy himself will hold the aged lady hand so that she should not leave. So he will hold her hand and he will take her to that side. There was a symbolize or a contrast between young arm and another side is old arm. Is it clear, children? One side is a young arm of a boy, another side old arm of a old lady. She placed and so without her or arm. So what he will do? He will take that lady so safely and he will leave her on the other side. It was so safe without anything to harm. Okay. He guided the trembling feet along. So while crossing a road, he guided the trembling feet along. Who guided? The young boy guided trembling feet. Trembling feet refer to that old lady feet. She was scared. How to cross? So much traffic. I may fall. My feet are getting sure. So that much scared she was. But he guided. He told that you walk slowly. No problem. I am with you. I will make you to move that side. So he guided. He has given a courage to that lady to pass it. See children, you may think that what is there to cross a road? Okay, it is not a big thing, but it was a big thing to a lady, to a blind or to a small child to cross from one side to another side. Who knows what may happen? It is not only for old age people or a small child or to a blind. For us also it is difficult to cross a road in heavy traffic. I hope you have a experience. So the poem may look simple, that why that lady stood there for a long time. Is there anybody needed to help her? Such thoughts may come to her, but it is required. The people, one who was in old age, they required our help. It is not compulsory that they should be our family member or they should be familiar to us. Okay, one who is in need, we should help them. That is what our culture. Okay, we guided the trembling feet along, proud that his own were firm and strong. So he was so proud, and the poet says that that boy was so proud. Why? Out of many people, nobody came to help her or nobody observed her, but he was firm and strong. Firm in the sense strong, determined that I will help that lady. Okay, he was going to get nothing by helping that lady, but what the satisfaction or what we can say, that joy of helping other, that he will feel. That is what that line meant. The proud that his own were firm and strong. Then back again to his friend he went, his young heart happy and well content. See, I told no, after leaving that lady to another side, again he will come back to this side and he will join to his friends. So, his young heart happy and well content. In the sense, as I told, he may not get nothing by helping that lady, but the joy of helping other, that satisfaction, or we ourselves inside feel happy or we feel proud for helping other. You try once, you try to help the needy people, children, so that you see the joy of a help. That is what that paragraph or the stanza meant. Okay. And here he will give explanation that why he has helped that lady. Okay. She is somebody's mother. Boys, you know. He will ask and he will tell that you may be expecting that why I helped that lady. You may be expecting my answer. I will tell you. She is somebody's mother. Boys, you know. You know, do you know who that lady? You may be thinking that I know that lady or I am familiar to that lady, so that I helped her. No, it is not that I know that lady or I am familiar to her. It is because she is somebody's mother. See, that word is somebody's mother. Because the word mother is something precious, something costly. Right, children? Because he thinks that like as I am having a mother, he too is somebody's mother. I love my mother so much. Okay, children? I love my mother so much. I know the value of my mother. Okay? Even I know if I lose my mother, what is the consequence or how my condition could be. Right? Thinking that only, I thought that she is somebody's mother. If something may happen, or she may fall on the road, or may step on her and she may die, and that sadness should be bared by that son or a girl. So, to avoid that pain or to avoid losing a mother, I help that lady because she is somebody's mother. That is why the poet has given title as somebody's mother. Okay? See, she is somebody's mother. Boys, you know, for all she is aged and poor and slow. And it is not that she is somebody's mother. Along with that she is somebody's mother, we have to see that she is aged, she is poor and she cannot walk slowly. She is dependent. It means that with her appearance only we can see that she is dependent. She needs somebody's help. Seeing that appearance and she required somebody's help, so that I went to help her. Right? If she was capable to move from one side to another side, I may not go to help her. It was clear that she needs someone's help, so that I went there. Okay? And I hope some fellow will lend her a hand. So he says that today I helped that lady, and who knows, some other day my own mother required help, and that time a God will send someone to help my mother. See, and I hope some fellow will lend a hand. To whom? To his mother. He says that today I help this mother, and And someday if my mother required help, and God will send a messenger and somebody will come to help my mother. Okay. See, and I hope some fellow will lend a hand to help my mother. You understand? Now is it clear? If you help someone, in return God will help you. That is what the moral of the poem. See, to help my mother, you understand. If ever she is poor and grey, when her own dear boy is far away. Okay? He says that if my mother get old, she is become see. If ever she is poor and grey, and one day we like her, my mother to get old and aged. That time I may not be there to help her. I may be in far. Okay, but what goodness or what good today I have done, keeping that in count, God will send someone to help my mother. Okay, and somebody's mother bowed low her head in her home that night and prayed, and she said was, God be kind to that noble boy who is somebody's son and pride and joy. See, that is the very good stanza of the poem. Here what the poem says, see, the boy expected that today I have summoned mother, and in future if my mother required my help, somebody will come to help her. That was the expectation. Means I did the good, in return I will get the good. Is it clear, children? I did the good, in return I will get the good. In the sense, what seed you will put today, that yield you are going to get tomorrow. If you are doing good today, tomorrow you will definitely will get the good one. If you are doing bad, in return you are getting bad only, result only, right? It is like if you are reading well and you are doing good in exam, result also good only. Okay? If you are not reading or if you are not doing your best for exam, the result is also same. You will become fail. Yes, children, like that only. If we are doing good today, and that result also good only tomorrow. If it is bad, in return we will get the bad. So here that boy expected that I have done good to the somebody's mother. If my mother required help, when I am not with her or I may be afar, she will get help from the God. That is what he expected. And his seed, sowing seed is there, no, that has given the yield or the fruit. How? That lady who was crossed by that boy, what she will do? She will pray to the God that, see, that good boy, gentle boy has helped me a lot. He made me to cross that side. He is somebody's son. Please, you do good to that child. She will pray to the God. That is what we can do. Right, children? When we are doing good, we should not expect money or anything from them. We should expect only good from them or blessing from them. That is what that lady has done that boy. She don't have money to pay or she don't have words to pray for that boy, say to that boy. She has only one thing, that is pray. So she goes to home and she pray to God that that boy is somebody's son. You please do good for that boy. See, and some other's mother bowed low her head. So she will go in front of that God, and somebody's mother bow her head. She will bend her head and she will pray in front of the God. It is not that if only your mother will bless you good or she will do the good. If you are doing good to all will pray for you, all will bless you. That is what the line meant. See, and somebody's mother bowed low her head in her home that night. That night she will pray to the God and pray, and the prayer she said was, God be kind. She says to God, God be kind to the boy. God be kind to the noble boy who is somebody's son and pride and joy. So she says that in her prayer, God, I was helped by somebody's son. You be kind to that boy because he is so pride and she was so joy. Pride for what? Pride of his goodness. Joy because he is always happy. If you are doing good to all, you happy. If you are jealous, if you are thinking that why he was doing that, why he was getting good mark, while thinking bad for others, you will be in sad only, children. That is why we always do good, we always should do the good, and in return we will get the good only. Okay, whatever we should not grow bad thoughts in our mind for other. It will give or it will do bad for us only. Okay, if possible, try to do good to other. In return, you will be helped by the God. That is what the poem says in this poem. Okay, children, I hope the poem is clear to you. It is very simple and easy. Main thing is that you have to read the poem and you have to try to summarize the poem in your own words. Then you will get the meaning of the poem. Okay, children, this is up to today's Somebody's Mother poem. I will meet you in the next class with another new topic, children. Till then, take care.